Hey love, so I am getting ready for work. I have been using the Fixodent Ultra Max Hold since I initially tried the product. When I made the video of the let's try this, I have been using it since, and I ran out yesterday. Obviously, I used it down to nothing, and I have this Fixodent Plus with scope that I want to try. So, I initially wanted to try this on a weekend, but since I am out of that kind, and I'm getting ready to go to work and I need to glue my dentures in, might as well just try the new product and make a video real quick. So, I am going to glue my dentures in with this. I will do updates throughout the day on how they are holding, and hopefully it works out. I've heard really good things about this, so I'm not too worried about it not working. Plus, this has worked really well for me so far, so let's go ahead and get into it and glue my dentures in. Let's read the instructions. It says clean and dry dentures, apply adhesive in thin lines as shown, and it has a little diagram like always. And insert dentures and hold briefly in place, and then it basically has the same warnings as the other Fixodent did. It says important, do not use more product than shown in diagram. If product oozes off denture in your mouth, you are using too much. Do not use products more than once a day. With proper use, this tube should last at least 6 to 7 weeks. Right date opened here. Do not use excess product for poorly fitting dentures. Consult your dentist regularly to ensure you have properly fitting dentures. Poorly fitting dentures may impair your health. Warning, do not use more than directed. Contains zinc. Excessive and prolonged zinc intake is reported to be associated with serious health problems. Consult a doctor if using other products containing zinc. So that's the instructions. Of course, it doesn't have any removal instructions, just like the other one didn't. This is what the tube looks like, and this is what the little tip looks like, which I really like that compared to this hole's a little bit bigger than that one, so I like that. That'll definitely keep you from using too much product, and I'm definitely going to apply the way it says. And I'm going to start with my top because that's what I usually start with. Ooh, it comes out like super thin lines. I'm not used to that. Cats have the zoomies this morning. I always use a Q-tip and just make sure I have the glue where I want it, and it helps with taking, if I feel like I applied too much on accident, I can take it off with the Q-tip. So I feel like that should be good. Oh, you can smell that scope, that's for sure. It smells super minty. Super, super minty. The way it shows to do the lower in the diagram is super, super weird. You won't see that. It's like 3 lines. How am I supposed to do that in this little tiny space? Like, that's a little tiny space to try to put 3 lines. I'm just gonna apply the way I would usually apply. mess. The Ultra one is like super thick compared to this. This is not as thick of a product as the Ultra is. Okay, so I applied it like that. I always put a lot because I'd rather clean up oozing than not glue my denture in properly, and I have to redo this whole process and clean them off and clean my gums. It's a whole thing. So I feel like that should work. I'm going to go ahead and put my bottom in, and then we'll see how the oozing is. Definitely got some oozing already. That's fine. I haven't had a product yet that hasn't done that on me. And I feel like I have to apply so much that I have oozing, because if not, then I don't apply enough and my denture doesn't stay, and then I have to re-glue it, and it's aggravating. So it's definitely weird that it has that minty taste. Hold on, let me sit this back down. I let my dentures sit for a second, and I keep biting down to let them set. I have oozing. It's really bad, but I'm going to let it sit for a second just so they can kind of settle, and then I take a soft bristle toothbrush, which I use when I do the removing process, and I use this to help get rid of some of that oozing, and this definitely helps do that. I will come back and do updates on how they are holding throughout the day. I have to go to the doctor's. I have to work today, so I will come back and do an update, but we will see how it does. We will see how this Fixodent Plus with Scope does today. Hopefully it does what I need it to do. All right, I'll see you guys later with an update.